Hello, everyone, and welcome to our commentary for Star Trek Generations. I'm joined by my friend Marcelo. How are you?
Hello, I'm great.
Well, we're going to get this movie started in three, two, one.
I love this classic logo. Every time it comes up, it's just so fucking great. Paramount logo.
Malcolm will be joining us from time to time.
Temporarily, right?
If I can do the voice properly. It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough to do that voice. A Rick Berman production. No,
Yep.
yeah, some great guys wrote this movie, Ronald D. Moore and Brandon
Yep.
Braga.
Yep. And guys, actually this is my favorite next gen film. I know it gets a lot of flack, but I have a I have a special place in my heart for it. So uh, just want to say that up front. I really, really, really like the idea of opening the film with a bottle floating through space. I think that's a very inventive way to open up the film, and it's a striking visual as well.
Do you know the original version of this is it's supposed to be this intercut with Kirk
With the
orbital
skydiving
diving,
thing. Yeah.
well, orbital diving down to
Hmm.
the surface, and Chekhov and Scotty are on the ground waiting for him. You can find the deleted scene on YouTube. It's in very poor quality, but yeah, in
Hmm.
the screenplay for this movie is the first screenplay I ever read. I read it in 1998. I used the school
Wow.
computer to find it, and I asked the
Oh, shit.
librarian, "Can I print this off?" And she's like, "Well, that's a I don't know how many pages, but it was a lot of pages." Anyway, she printed it off, and I
Mhm.
read it, and I was like, I didn't know that like there was stuff in the script that wasn't in the movie. Some of it's in
Yeah.
the deleted scenes, like there's a scene with Worf and Riker
Yeah.
walking down the hallway. There's another scene
I
with
think that.
Data in the
Yeah.
in sick bay with uh, his head is open with all this stuff.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's very CGI looking
No, but
bottle. It's
I
something you do on
uh
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
on no, 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 no. I'm sorry. So how long did it take you to get to read through the script? Like, did you make it through the whole thing, or?
Oh, like I read it. I read it in a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours.
Okay, okay,
I just went
okay.
like right through it. I knew the movie, and all the new stuff was kind of like, oh, this wasn't in the movie. Uh,
Right,
in
right,
one
right.
part of the script, Jordy's taking a bath. Like they
Oh
actually
shit.
show him taking a bath, and
Oh.
that's when they're spying through his fucking his visor.
Visors, the
What's that
visor,
thing on his eyes? His visor.
the visor. Yeah. Now, I mean, this is a general question, but do you consider this like the closest that a Trek movie will ever get to a Christmas movie because of like the overall vibe of it all, or?
Because it has a Christmas scene in it. Yeah, it's probably it
Yeah.
is the only one that has any kind of reference to Christmas.
Mhm.
I don't even remember anything like that in the shows. Maybe there was
Yeah.
that I missed, but
Captain John Harriman.
yeah.
It doesn't arrive until Tuesday. Uh, uh, PJ, it was true that Leonard Nimoy was supposed to be on the bridge with Shatner, but he declined because he didn't feel that the role was meaty enough.
Yeah, it's just a small role for any of the supporting characters,
Right. Yeah.
like Scotty and Chekhov. You know,
Mhm.
what more could they do in a situation when they're on a new ship with a new crew? You know, they're gonna do what they can. Spock would have been the
Right.
same way. He just would have been sitting there trying to help. And Nimoy was probably
Yep.
like, "Yeah, screw that. Screw these guys. I'm going home." No, he didn't say it. I don't think he thought that.
Yeah.
But I like how you get to meet Sulu's
No.
daughter here.
Yeah. Yes.
I was never that young.
As it.
No,
Yep.
you were younger.
So good. So good.
This is the first Star Trek movie I saw in a theater.
Wow. You were lucky, man. You were lucky because I I had this on VHS. Like I watched this incessantly when I was a kid.
As did I.
Yeah. And even now, as I make my way through 90s Trek, as I like to call it, I have a deeper connection with this crew, and particularly the TNG crew that we're going to meet in just a few minutes.
There's Tuvok in the background without the ears. Is it?
Yep.
Are we to believe that
Yep.
that is the same? Yeah. Or
Uh, I think that's what I would say that that's what Brendan Braga and Ronald D. Moore meant, but I don't think it ended up that way
yeah, because
because
Voyager
there are
was
some things
this.
in.
This was before they cast for Voyager, like right before,
Yeah, yeah.
like within the same year. I think Tim Russ got the Tuvok role, or maybe less than a
Hmm.
year later.
Hmm.
Yeah, it had to have been because 94 was Voyager, I believe.
Yeah.
Not too fond of this Enterprise.
No, I mean, I like it, but I could see how it looks a little chunky, and
It
its
just
neck
seems
is a little
so
bit.
silly that there are a bunch of people go following Kirk around the ship like that, and they like get back into the bridge, and they're still like poking the things in his face, and it's just a little
Hmm.
over the top, and it's very dated to me, like this
Right,
kind of
right, right,
stuff.
right.
The reporter element, not that they wouldn't report these things, but
Mhm.
I love the name of the ship. They just said the La Cool.
Yep.
He ain't so cool now, huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
I love how I love how tentative the captain is here, because this is first
Put
command
Alan
and this is
Ruck.
just a training mission. Yeah. Yep. Cameron from Ferris Bueller.
Everybody knows him as the guy from the kid from Ferris Bueller's
Yep.
Day Off.
I'm not going, but he'll keep calling me. He'll keep calling me. He'll call me. No, I won't do it. God damn it.
It's
Sorry,
one of
guys.
those classic films that everybody seems to love, and it's like, no, thank you.
Oh, it's not for you?
It's like Elaine with the English Patient. Like,
Okay.
you've got to see this movie. She's like, I don't want to
Mhm.
see it. I saw it. It's crap.
It's crap.
I
Yeah.
hate it.
I hate it.
Look, something wrong with your chair.
Yeah.
That got a laugh in the theater. That was the first laugh in the movie. I think first like, yeah.
Mm.
Harriman is it John Harriman?
Yes, it's John Harriman.
Yeah, he don't seem so ready.
Nope. He seems a little gun shy, to be honest, guys. He does.
He seems like he would have been a good, reliable first officer, but maybe not so much a captain. But then again, I don't really know. You don't get much of a sample
No, you
with this
don't.
scene.
And I'm sure to find out about him, you have to go into expanded lore for Star Trek. So I'm sure
Mm.
somebody has, uh, you know, told his story.
It won't be installed until Tuesday. That's like a
Mm.
meme with him now.
Yep.
God, these uniforms in this particular movie look terrible. I don't know what it is, but they just looked way too saturated. It's like distorting the image.
Huh. Okay.
It's just gross looking. It's just that they don't look good. They're not
Mm.
they're not dark or maroony enough.
Right. Right. Right.
It looks like a clowny red. Then
A
again,
clowny red.
my perception of colors will differ from most.
Yeah,
My
it's a little
combs
bit
and
off.
my rods are all messed up.
Hmm. To me, they look a little bit dark, um, but they don't have that clowny feel to me. But I will agree with you; they look a little saturated.
They look like the cosplay versions of the ones from the second movie, or even the sixth. But it
Mm-hmm.
could be very well the exact same things. I have no idea. Lighting could be a factor too. Film stock.
Yeah, all great
So
shot
this
here,
is,
a lovely shot.
yeah, like the use of CGI in a Star Trek movie. It's like was there in part two, way back in Wrath of Khan, and even in the even just to a smaller degree, the first movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, a Star Trek movie with visual effects just go hand in hand. In fact, it's movies like this, these sci-fi movies, that kind of help visual effects evolve over time.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah. So, if you guys wonder, if Star Trek was if Star Trek was a player in moving forward the digital frontier, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got 47
7,
out of 150.
50.
Lord dying Jesus. No, that's consoles exploding. That's got to
Yep.
happen.
Gotta have. Yeah. Here comes my favorite line. Oh, it's just full reverse. Not yet. A little early.
It's like something you wait your whole captain's career to say very loudly on a bridge.
Yep. Yeah.
It's like Christopher Lloyd in part three.
Yeah.
Full power
Yep.
to the thrusters.
Yes. Yep. From a writer's perspective, it was a great idea by Ron and Brandon to introduce Soren here, to introduce the time travel
Well,
element
well, I tell you right
of.
now, my friend, I wasn't acting in this scene. Michael Dorn had given me some PCP, and I was actually freaking out on set. And Whoopi actually came over and calmed me down.
That's great. If you if you talk like that the whole stream, you'll kill me.
Talk like who? That was my friend Malcolm. He's right here with me.
Yeah, right.
An antimatter discharge directly ahead might disrupt the field long enough for us to break away. I love that line. The way he's got to deliver a lot of shit
The way you said
in
it.
that accent.
Oh my god.
That line got a big laugh too, where he's like, "Don't tell me Tuesday," and Harriman's reaction, big laugh.
That's good.
Isn't it funny how you remember audience reactions to movies you went to 30 fucking 1 years ago?
Yeah,
Pardon
I
my
mean,
French.
no, I mean, if a if a movie is ingrained in your head, uh, like this one is for us, it makes sense why we would remember lines from that movie the first time that we saw it.
Yeah, it's true. Like you, uh, if you have a good theater experience, you'll remember it as much as the movie. Like
Oh yeah,
I couldn't tell
definitely.
you what the theater thought of Jurassic Park because I was just so like amazed at the movie when I
I'm
saw it.
amazed with it.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't know. I can't even. I didn't even know what the audience was doing. It was packed. But
Yep.
like Star Trek
Mhm.
Generations, I see the movie was theater was half full. It was one of the
Mhm.
first days it was playing. It was like November 1994,
Wow.
and yeah, people seemed to like it in the theater. Like they
Hmm.
reacted well to it.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I really, really like, to move to PJ's point, the first time I saw Star Trek '09 in the theater, I remember vividly seeing the audience react with so many emotions. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it, but ultimately it was a good time.
So the music
Also,
here, big bombastic music here, by the way, is by Dennis McCarthy.
yep. Mhm. I recently tried to put together like a collection of all the Star Trek soundtracks on Spotify, but unfortunately, this was a few of the soundtracks were missing, and I was really, really pissed off.
Well, this guy he did Dynasty, MacGyver, V, Sliders,
Yep,
Dawson's Creek. Um,
yep,
the director of the movie is like a TV director. This was his first
yeah.
film,
And
and
he
he
goes
and he
on
only did two
to
other films that went nowhere after this.
right, but the director of this film goes on to direct the pilot of Deep Space Nine, doesn't he? I think he does.
Deep Space Nine? No, he's worked on Next Generation. He did 4 episodes, but that's it. He didn't do any other Star Trek.
Okay,
Oh no,
okay.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. He did do Deep Space Nine.
Mm,
Yeah, just TNG and Deep Space Nine. Yeah, but
yep.
he's done a lot of TV, lots of
TV.
TV,
Yeah, it's got to pay the bills, man.
right up until 2008 and
15,
15.
15, and 15.
Captain Kirk, Captain Kirk, please respond. I love that. I love that line. I remember this
Please
shit because I
respond. Yeah,
saw it so much on video.
yeah,
I could like quote every line while it's happening. I think I
yeah,
haven't seen this actual movie in a few years,
yeah.
but when I was a kid, dude, it was on repeat.
Hmm.
I'm like, it's the TNG movie, which was like mind blowing to me. Just like the X Files. When I went to see the X Files movies, like I can't believe this. One of my
Yeah.
favorite shows is a movie. It was like they've been doing that for years. They've been doing that since TV was
Hmm.
invented. The Munsters had a movie.
Yeah.
Are You Being Served had a movie. The Flintstones had an animated movie back in the day, like a theatrical
I,
animated movie.
yeah. I love the way that he just says "I."
Ah,
That's a
yeah,
great
it's sad.
that's a great way to convey shock and utter horror as to what is probably going through his head.
Yeah, and I love
Yeah.
that shot. That makes it a movie right there.
Yep.
That very
That's the
just
movie
the
shot.
scale of it,
Yep.
like that's what separates it from a TV show. By the way, All Good Things, many people would argue, who I think Brandon Braga and Ronald D. Moore also wrote.
They did
Uh, they they're doing both around the same time in
at
terms
the
of
same
writing,
time, and
but
that's why
they were filming this while the
they were doing
final
that.
episodes were still on the air. Were still airing.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
when TNG came to an end, they were still filming the movie, and then this came out in November, and it's like this was more rushed, I think, in terms of development. So it's an awkward movie with an awkward in a weird concept, but they try to do things. There's a lot of things they try to do in this movie that don't really follow
Work.
through story wise, like the thing with Renee and Robert's death, and
Yep.
it's supposed to symbolize something,
Hmm.
and then when a sword time is the fire in which we burn, it's like, oh my god, he's saying burn like his Kurt's gonna be thinking about his nephew, and it's all fucking. There's some kind of
Right.
poetry to it that I just. At the end of the fucking film, it's just kind of just a generic sci-fi action movie with a flimsy plot. It's just I
Yeah.
love it because it's the TNG crew in their first freaking movie, and it's big and it's bombastic in certain ways. There's a lot of good scenes in the movie. especially when the action picks up, dude. But you
Mhm.
know, this is quirky. This is a fun opening. The
Yeah,
use of
yeah,
the
to me
holodeck, it's like they're showing you the difference that these these people 7 years or whatever, 78 years in the future from Kirk, this is their recreation room.
yeah, yeah.
They can actually create the
Do whatever
illusion
they
of
want
being
here.
on a ship at sea, and they actually did this. They did this out in the ocean.
Yep, mhm. No, I mean, to a lot of people, in the Star Trek universe, in the Star Trek ethos, this really plays like a really, really middle of the road episode to people who watch the TV show. But to me personally, like I've said in other streams that I've done with PJ as we've been making our way through these original films, the first time that I saw my beloved TNG crew was in the movies. So I think that's what sets me apart from a lot of people, from a lot of Star Trek fans who have issues with this movie. I listen. I see those issues. I acknowledge those issues, but still, yeah, this movie has an innate charm to it in the things that don't work about it.
That's funny. Worf getting screwed over. You know, Riker did that on purpose. He knew. He
Yeah,
knew.
yeah,
He
yeah.
knew it
You
was
know
a
it did.
retract.
That's retract the plank. Remove the plank. Great.
Sorry. Worf's pissed. He's like,
Playing
I'm
it
wet
like
and I'm in
that.
this makeup.
Yep. And this is just great too. Like, get it, data? Fun.
Gates
Boom.
McFadden is so beautiful. Oh my god.
Yeah, she looks so
Like she
beautiful.
looks good in that uniform. It's weird.
She looks so
Data looks
good.
good in the uniform too, but this also got a big laugh in the theater when he goes, and he pushes her in a second. Be do get it? Yeah, got it. Boom. You can see the stunt woman's face there, by the way,
Yeah, that's right.
as she's falling. Couldn't
Yeah.
see it so well on VHS, but
No. Higher quality. Data, that was not funny.
she ain't so pretty now.
No.
She looks like a
She's all
drowned
that.
rat.
Yep. Yeah.
Just imagine what it was like, Will. No engines, no computers, just the wind and the sea.
No discipline, no women.
Brutal discipline. There's a personal message from Earth, which is going to absolutely devastate your mood for the rest of the film.
That's for the rest of the film. Yeah.
This was freedom, Will. God damn, I love the holodeck. Now, for all of those good feelings to go away in an instant. He's like, look alive there. He's loving it, man. It's so sad what
Yeah,
happens
he's
now.
loving it. Yeah.
Look alive there.
The wind is taking out of his sails here.
His acting's good here, man. It's like,
Very, very good.
and I love
Excellent
how
acting by Patrick Stewart.
Deanna is like immediately the one they cut to.
Mm-hmm.
They give her a decent enough role. They even have her drive the ship at one point.
They do. It's a great moment of the way Patrick plays this. So it's so great.
Fine, just an underdone potato.
Like a
I love that illusion of the arch. I love the whenever they do that.
yeah.
You see the hole into the hole into reality.
Yeah.
To think that AI, in terms of image generation, we're getting closer to that Star Trekky shit. Since I was
Yeah,
born,
we
since
are.
we were both born, technology is etched closer to more Star Trek like technology than any other
Now
sci-fi
then,
thing. I think
yeah.
out of any other franchise, sci-fi wise, Trek is the one that everybody wants to imitate in terms of tech.
Yeah.
By the way, to the on the that's Tracy Coco is the extra at the helm there. She's in
Okay.
multiple episodes of the TV show. She's a common
Mm,
extra. She's a very nice woman.
mm.
Super, super nice. Like, cool as F.
Cool, like the other side of the pillow.
Just do it.
Just do it. Yeah. Mm. I love that. I love that look by Riker there. And again, nice pan over to Diana. Deanna. Sorry.
This for this scene right here for some reason looks so TV show to me.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is. It's just a shitty looking room with like a bunch of shit everywhere. It looks
Yeah.
very much like a TV thing. If they
Hmm.
probably had a bigger budget, it probably would have been like a better looking room, but it's all kind of just
Right.
very generic. You reused sets and stuff,
Hmm.
save some money.
Yep.
I love their little flashlights. Worf at this point is really not a character yet.
Not yet.
He's not doing much in this movie.
No.
If you think about it, he's got much more to do in the sequel. But
Yeah. No, I mean, I like the set design and all the shit all over the place, and this is a great way to reintroduce our main villain of this movie, Dr.
well,
Tolian Soren.
I have to explain to you that I wasn't acting here. I was actually asleep under all that
Oh,
rubble.
it's
Had no
excellent.
idea we were filming that day.
he just he just fucking fell asleep under all the rubble. Shit.
I was
Oh
pretty
my god.
drunk the night before too.
Yep.
I said, "Well, you're here. We might as well shoot the scene."
Hmm. Romulans, one of the mainstay characters of TNG, specifically as the season's gone. Spot.
Now you'll find that all of the scenes on the Enterprise D have completely different lighting
Yep.
than the
Movie
TV
lighting,
show.
baby.
Yeah, true. However, it's just a little too. Everything's just too dim. It's always
Hmm.
bothered me.
Too dim.
It actually looked cool to me at first when I first used to watch this. I'm like, oh, it's got a
Hmm.
moody look to it. But every time I look at it now, it's just like, it's just everybody's living
It's
with
too.
in darkness with like
Mm,
with harsh spotlights coming down above their heads. However, when they get to the Amagosa star, you get a lot of the starlight bleed into it, and I know it's like part of the plot. Like 10 forward, for example,
mhm.
looks looks very yellowy. I don't know how to
Right.
describe it. I'm not sure what the color is, but
Look.
it looks
Yep.
very sepia.
Yeah, I was gonna say warm. It looks very
Yeah, yeah.
looks very warm. Yeah.
So it's like they don't utilize the same kind of lighting from the TV show almost at all. They just they use the same sets and they're like, okay, we're just gonna light it like a movie with a lot of shadow and stuff. But I think what the director was trying to do was give it that submarine-ish
Look
look
to it.
that they've had in the previous films, and the Enterprise D to me wasn't that.
No.
It wasn't that at all. It was it was bright and roomy, and they don't really get that in this movie, I find. However, it's a minor thing. It's not even a
It's very minor. No, I mean,
not even tripping.
like no, like PJ just said, there's one other ship in Star Trek that you can sort of classify as a submarine ship besides the original one, and to me that's the NX-01. But yeah, the Enterprise D is always very very homey.
It's like
I
this
mean I
this
know
scene right
PJ.
here, and is this look at the way the lights coming in from the star. That's the way it's
Yeah,
lighting the room. It's almost like they want. It's like logically you'd have the other lights on anyway, and you get some of that
it's a
ambient light
little.
coming in, but they just wanted to make it so atmospheric and moody. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. It's just a little bit too dark. But hey, for me it works. But I definitely see where you're coming from. But it is very 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 dark.
It would have been interesting to see if they actually like turn up the lights a bit. Oh, but his
Check
Riker's big
this.
shadow on that door is pretty cool though. No, thank you. Riker is pissed. Like he knows something's
He's fucking
wrong,
pissed,
but
dude. But he doesn't want to bring it up. He just wants to let his captain be in misery for about a minute.
I
Even
love
here,
this.
the
Yeah,
lighting looks
it's from the start. Like I think it's they're always on the side of the ship that's the stars shining in,
mhm.
because you can see the light on
Oh,
the near the window, how bright it is. So it's something off camera that but it's like they've turned down the lights in the room just to have the lighting of the star, and it's like it looks so bland looking
mhm.
when you've got all these colorful costumes and characters in the background and whatnot. You can all kind of mute it with this. Yes, that is it. I hate this.
I hate this.
I'm sure some Star Trek fans were thinking while they were watching this movie, yes, that's the feeling. I hate this movie.
No.
Especially when Data's getting on with his his emotional bullshit, which
Yes,
goes too
emotional
far in the
bullshit.
movie. That was funny there. I can accept all that, dude, but no, sorry. Later on when he's like laughing hysterically, it gets so awkward.
Little much.
It's a little much.
Yeah.
Ah, my big scene. God damn, I was young there. You see, my character was a good guy. He was just trying to get back to the Nexus. A Nexus for the rest of us. They say time is the fire in which we burn. Right now, Captain, my time is running out. How'd I do? We leave so many
Did
things
great.
unfinished in our lives.
Oh my god.
I know you understand.
Jesus.
Patrick Store's reaction is great there too. He's
Yeah,
like,
it's great.
he's like, oh, I'll see what I can do, bro. Fuck, Jesus, you had some kind of effect on me.
Yep.
You magic?
Again, with the time motif of Soren opening up a watch, I just love that little tiny detail from
Yeah,
a
it's a
story
nice touch.
perspective. Yeah, very very nice.
Whoopi, she's like, one day I will be on a talk show and people will really not like what I have to say all the time. I love seeing engineering here with the lights
Yeah.
off. Let's turn on the lights, guys.
Enough with the well. At least the lighting in here is not as bad as current Star Trek. Because
This actual scene here is the tail end of a much longer scene of them walking through a corridor and like around the corner and all this, discussing more about the same.
Yep.
So I guess
Mhm.
it became kind of redundant.
Yep. And Worf and Riker are wearing, I believe, uniforms from Deep Space Nine. Their uniform department. The only person that got his, or one of the only actors who got his suit, his uniform tailored is Patrick Stewart. And here's the laughing that you don't like, PJ.
Yeah,
When I was,
notice Data is also wearing a Deep Space Nine uniform. They're
yep,
transitioning over to because Deep Space Nine changed it up, and that was, I guess, the new style. So they had to eventually adapt to that. But when they switch over to the gray ones later on, everybody kind of catches on at the same time. There is no long
right,
transition between uniforms.
right.
But
Funny.
with the fact that one crew in the Star Trek universe goes out for so many years, when they come back, they could have redesigned it again, and it makes sense for in these shows that different ships would sometimes have different style uniforms, or
Mhm.
it was a big huff. That was the big stuff about Discovery. Was like, why aren't the uniforms like TOS? Is like, well, there's different uniforms.
Right.
That's it,
Yeah.
and they addressed it with Pike and all that stuff.
Hmm.
They didn't make them exactly the same, but
Nope.
the
Did not.
basic style.
Yeah.
Open
Open
Sesame.
sesame. Yep.
Such an old school thing. A lot of younger people are like, what does that come from? Open Sesame. That's a very old story. That is such a bad joke, and I love how Jordy's just like reacts in
Okay.
kind. It's like just gives him a look like that's not even funny, Data.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, I think that Jordy is just rolling with the punches. Really.
He doesn't expect him to freak out. He's
No,
just
he doesn't.
annoyed.
No. Yeah, he doesn't
He's like, oh,
really.
Data is annoying right now. Got to deal with it, I
Hmm.
guess.
Yep.
None of this was funny. I'm sure people
Mhm.
laughed somewhere in this. Like, I fucking hate this whole part of the movie. I really
Yeah.
do. I just want it to be over. I'm just gonna go away for a minute. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
It is really like the worst part of the entire movie.
Mm.
All of this, and then leading up to the point where they do that digital manipulation on his face right before he collapses. It's coming up here now.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing it now. They're digitally stretching his face and stuff. Right now, I see how they're doing with his eyes and stuff and his
Yep.
forehead.
Yeah. 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 Hmm.
So it was stuff
Off-putting.
only. It
Oof.
was stuff only 4 years later you could do on a computer.
Yeah. Wow.
You could do it with pictures and stuff.
Hmm.
I really like every. I'm sorry. This is not Data's movie, man. It's it
Yeah. It's not.
it's only Data's movie again when Jordy gives him that talk
Hmm.
after Data feels guilty, and then he's all happy,
Right.
and he's like,
Yeah.
"Life form." That's when it's like, "Yes, good."
Yep.
At least this is what you
You,
should be doing with the motion chip. All of this, like, I'm scared Data stuff. I hate it. I
no.
hate it so much. Like Brent Spiner does a great job acting like afraid and stuff. It's not even that. It's just
Mhm.
I just no. That's not my Data.
Doesn't have the right. It,
It's
it it doesn't strike the right chord for you.
people find this scene here coming up awkward and like not good. because it's like, okay, you have the main character who's the captain, the big hero of the movie, and we're gonna have a scene where he cries about his family, and why even include that here and
Mhm.
whatever. But it connects. It connects to what happens to him in the Nexus. So there's a narrative.
Yep.
There's a narrative
Yep.
flow
There's
there.
a
It's just
yeah.
not. It's not. I'm sorry. It's just not all that compelling. I
Yeah,
do
it's
appreciate
not
that
great.
they have this scene with. I like this scene with. It's Deanna and Picard in like a personal moment that you rarely ever saw in the show.
Mhm.
Like this kind of thing, and where he breaks down and stuff. He does a really good job, but I can understand how people are like, I don't want to see this, but I like it in a weird way, even
Yeah.
though I don't
It's
agree with the whole thing.
it's a side of Picard that we've never seen before, and here we're just getting a small glimpse, a small glimpse of it. You know, years later, I'm talking about years. Picard would become more emotional in Picard, ironically
Mm.
enough, or his family lineage would be explored more in Picard.
Now they burned to death in the fire. Like Renee was old school. We saw him in the TV show
In fact, yeah,
Renee
family,
and Robert.
yeah,
Yeah, which one
yep,
of the best episodes of the series, by the way.
hmm wonderful
So it's
episode.
it's okay. It's kind of cool that they included something with them, but I don't like that they were burned to death. I just why like what to give him a moment to cry and have all this fucking shit about like I'm the last one, can't have any kids, I'm not gonna have kids. Well, dude, think twice about that because a couple of years you're gonna fuck that doctor and
Yep,
you're gonna have a kid,
yeah.
and then you're gonna be like, see ya, bye, Felicia. I went to Jerry Springer on that, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But
that's all
yeah,
right. It's all
I'm
right.
just trying to
Bye,
break the
Felicia.
tension of this very sad scene. It's like,
That's all
it's
right.
sad as fuck.
Bye,
I remember I
Felicia.
watched this on DVD when I first got the DVD and I hadn't
Yeah.
seen it in a few years. I'm like, oh yeah, this scene's pretty intense. What? I hate that. I don't like that part where he's like, what?
What?
Um, Yeah, this is the whole,
Mm.
the Picard who fought at Trafalgar. The Picards who did this and did that.
Yep. Huh. Yeah, I mean, look, the scene isn't great, but like PJ said before, it narratively has a purpose
I love the way he said that.
in this movie.
I love the way he said that the family would go on.
Mhm.
But now there will be no more Picards. Well, there won't. There will be Crushers, but it'll still be your lineage.
Yep. Mhm.
And Jack Crusher's gonna go out there
Yep.
making babies.
Yep. He's a go-getter for sure.
He'll get Seven and Rafi pregnant. But we'll never see that, though, will we?
Nope.
Only
Hopefully
in my
not.
AI creation. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh, they gave Deanna a line. That's great. So now, see how the bridge looks here?
Yeah.
This scene in particular, and I think it's just this scene.
The
The
lighting
bridge
on it.
looks pretty good in terms of lighting.
Yeah.
It's not. It's all dark and
Mhm.
stuff.
Nope. This is a great shot here. Uh,
So, a little insider information on this scene. Uh, I didn't know we were filming, and that's a real gun. And I was actually trying to kill those guys because I was high on PCP. I gotta stop. I'm sorry.
That's
Every
okay.
scene is like every scene
That's
is him
okay.
not knowing he's acting, that he's in the scene, and it's just the filmmakers filming him out of control. Like
Yeah, good draw.
we've got to stop Malcolm. It's Soren. It's Soren. Okay, we got to stop Soren.
It's okay. That's fuck. I can't. So.
I hate you, Data. I hate you right now. It's not your fault, but I hate you.
Mm. Yeah. Nice effect there. That's so great. When you, yeah, that's great. This is a great shot here too, with the station being absorbed by the shockwave.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool.
So it really, really smelled pretty bad on this ship, on this set. I don't think any of the actors bathed.
Of course, you have the Dora sister,
I'm not
the
really
sisters there.
acting here. Most of my discomfort is from the stench. Her real blood, by the way. I really hit her.
Jeez.
Punched her right in the conch.
You gotta stop that. It's good. Oh man, it's good. Yep.
I love these girls. They're in the
Yep.
TV show too, right? It's like
Mm-hmm.
they're
Yep.
also in Deep Space Nine.
Yep. They make an appearance.
Their inclusion in the film is not a hindrance in any way.
No,
It's like when they show up, it adds an element that I very much like. Every time I watch
it's a
the
nice,
movie, I'm waiting
yeah,
for them.
yeah, it's a nice touch for sure.
Lursa and Betor, right?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, the Lursa sisters, yeah.
He's an Elurian, almost 300 years old. He's like Guinan. Yeah, the lighting in sickbay here is really good too.
Mm.
So the lighting isn't all bad on the D.
No, no, it works and then it doesn't work.
Whoopi, fresh off her Academy Award for Ghost. Well, not fresh
Yeah.
off. It was like 3 years prior or something. But Whoopi Goldberg wanted to be in Star Trek. She lobbied to be in it as some
Yep.
kind of
Mhm.
character, and she got in it. And
Yeah, yeah.
she's a
Didn't she call the network and like they were really really surprised that she wanted to be in Star Trek?
yeah, she was a big name in the 80s,
Right, right, right.
and in the somewhat in the 90s too.
Mhm.
But she appears in this, and next time is like when was it? Nemesis.
Uh,
She appears in
yeah,
Nemesis.
yes, I think she does it.
She either appears in it or she's in a deleted scene. Although no, I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure she's in. No,
No,
she's in it.
no, she's in the wedding.
Wesley
Yeah.
is in the deleted scene. Wesley doesn't
Yes,
show
yeah.
up in the movie, but he is in the deleted scene. Okay,
Mhm.
got it.
I had a friend one
The,
time who tried to cut Wesley out of the wedding scene.
What? Explain. What does that mean?
He tried. He tried to. He tried to. He tried to. He tried to manipulate the footage. So 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 so. Oh no. No. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. He tried to put Wesley into the footage. It
Oh
was really
yeah, yeah,
dumb.
like an intake.
Yes, an intake. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go, you're not
You
gonna
won't
care
want to
about
come back.
anything. And we missed the part where she says, "It's like joy, as if joy was something tangible. You could wrap yourself
Mm,
around it." That was a good line.
very good
She's
line.
basically describing, like the best drugs in the world. It's like once you
Yeah.
do that, once you get into this stuff, is all you're gonna want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. You never go back once you get
And
into stuff like
and
that.
Soren is like a drug addict trying to get his fix. That's
Hmm.
exactly what it's like.
His family fiction.
God, I didn't. Oh my God, I didn't know till today that this story was a metaphor for drug addiction.
Yeah.
Someone has a lot of pain
It
and
could be
strife in
viewed
their
that way. Yeah.
life. They've been through a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
They get a taste of something that makes them feel like they're in heaven, right?
Yep.
That gets taken away from them. He gets serious withdrawal, man, to the point where he's like gonna spend years trying to figure out a way to get back there. That's how powerful the drug was.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. You just cracked the code, BJ. You just cracked the code.
Yes, we are all here. I love this line. I want to listen to everything you know about trilithium. They slow down the shot here. Did you notice that? They slow it down a couple
No, I didn't.
frames.
I did. I no. No, I didn't. I didn't notice it. I missed that one. I did. I didn't notice it.
I both like and dislike this stellar cartography scene because I like the image of it and the fact that it's a new cool tool. This costs like $100,000 just to build. A couple of hundred, maybe. I
Oh
think
yeah,
it cost
yeah.
more.
Wow, holy
Yeah, it was a
shit.
pretty penny just to build this set. It was a new set.
Damn, yeah.
Stellar cartography. It was in the series, but it was a smaller. It wasn't anything like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how it looks and how it functions. I just
Mm-hmm.
don't like all the stuff that interrupts the progress where Data's like, I cannot do this, sir, and Picard has to give him the pep talk, and
Right.
I'm like, every time it just wears on me.
Yeah.
It's just that point in the movie where it slows down. There's another. It's like one of those shitty scenes.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, when I was a kid, I loved every minute of this movie. I was like, nothing's wrong with this, not a thing.
Yeah. When you yeah, when you get older, when you get older, you see the cracks and things that you love, right? Yeah.
I wanted to save Jordy, but I experienced something I did not expect. Emotions. Oh, fear. Yeah, yeah, fear.
Yeah. Fear, emotions,
I was
the whole
afraid,
gambit.
Captain. I love
Yeah.
how Picard is like, he's trying to be sympathetic. He has very little patience at this point, and he
Yeah.
does
He.
actually
Yeah.
lose his patience and be like, listen, Data, like, I don't have time for this shit. It's like,
Mm.
smarten up. I don't care if you're a
Smart,
mentally disturbed android with
disturbed. Get it together, damn you! Get
emotions.
it together now.
I've had to live with emotions all my life, mother effer. Smarten up and fly right. Okay, Captain, I will. Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I like how they figure this stuff out too. It's
Yeah.
coherent. It's easy to understand.
Mhm. Yep.
This is the thing's current position. He projects the course. They figure out, the course gets altered by if a star gets
The star.
destroyed.
Yeah.
What if
Mhm.
the Amagosa star?
What
No, no,
if
wait, yeah, wait. The
yeah,
Amagosa
yeah,
star was the
yeah,
clue. Yeah, yeah,
that's right. What if Soren is trying to bring the ribbon to him, right?
yeah,
Because when I was a kid, I always thought, why doesn't he just fly into the fucking thing? But as a kid, you forget that first scene, like people that ships that go into the fucking ribbon get destroyed.
yeah. Brent Spiner's acting here is really just Brent Spiner in his head. Get me out of this makeup. I've been in it for 19 hours. It's
Yeah.
in my eyeballs. You know how long it takes to get this shit off my face? These contacts are burning my eyes. I gotta respect actors who go around all day on these sets
Uh-huh.
for literally 4 or 5 minutes of screen time, like 19-hour
Mm-hmm.
day,
Mm-hmm.
for so little time on the screen for just a
So little.
scene, because it's filmed
Yeah.
over weeks, right? So they gotta go there every day. They have to film something
Every day, right?
with
Yeah.
this stuff on, and
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of stories where actors will like leave it on for days because they're like, well, I'm shooting all week. I'm spending
Mm-hmm.
6 hours in the morning. That fucking chair, they can touch it up.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back, PJ. I'll be right back. I
Okay.
gotta go run. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yep. He's changing the course of the ribbon. But why? Why would he try to change its path? Our records show that every ship which is approached the ribbon has either been damaged or destroyed or severely damaged. Makes sense. He's got he's got to make the ribbon come to him. I think we can roll credits. So this is the main drive of the plot. Stop Soren because he's going to destroy a solar system and kill lots of people. Uh-oh. However, Viridian 4 supports a pre-industrial humanoid society. So the quest of this film is to save 230 million people in a solar system.
Mm.
And now, uh, almost halfway through the movie, we get we
Right.
get into the rising action into the good stuff.
Yeah. I'll be right, guys. I'm having a bit of a row with the family, so I'll be right back. I just have to um solve a little dispute that my family's having at the moment.
Yeah, go ahead. It's been coded. Not before. There's no time for this. Eliminate them. I love saying that line. It makes me seem like a badass. Mr. LaForge. If you're just joining us, I'm Malcolm McDowell. I'm not Malcolm McDowell. I'm joking. Not Malcolm McDowell, I swear to God. "11 seconds to reach the sun." Data's relieved. "For me, sir. Me! No, me! Oh, I'm Spartacus." "The captain would make a much more valuable hostage."
Yeah. Hmm. Hey
So,
guys, I'm back.
the whole
I
plot.
might have to. Yeah, I'm sorry, Peter. Go ahead.
I was going to say that Jordy's back in the ship now with that little secret camera in his visor. I thought that was a good device to have him see the shield frequency code or something.
Right, right, right.
It's like why that would be on display. I don't know why, but yeah.
Mm.
So this is shot in a very hot desert-like place, of course, as you can tell, but it got very hot, like over 120 degrees. Got very uncomfortable for the actors and the filmmakers.
When I was a kid, I thought this was Vasquez like Vasquez rocks.
No, this was called the Valley of Hell. Ha! Patrick Patrick wasn't acting there. I had a real shield he didn't know about, and he ran right into it.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, there's more to this stuff in the script
Yeah.
where like they see more
This
of what he's doing. Like I think
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
this seems to be a little thin.
that got a big laugh in the theater.
Mm.
Like
So
Gates
repulsive,
McFadden
right?
is so beautiful, and they're like she's so repulsive, but they're the ones that are actually they're kind of hot for Klingons, I must say. But whatever, it's the
Hmm.
boobs.
Yeah. You know, it's all, it's all about it's all about the cleavage, guys. It's all about the cleavage.
I love this exchange.
Hmm.
You've been behaving like a human. That encouragement like just changes his mood, and it's like yes, we got him back.
Hmm.
I like happy Data. I don't like happy annoying Data or jokey Data.
Yeah, I mean, look, I prefer data having many, many, many different levels, but I think that the way that they cooked up data in this movie was just uh, a little bit too far to the right. I like him when he's like right down the middle.
Hmm. I love how the Borg have a history beyond the first episode where they're introduced in TNG. It's a whole story to them, but like nobody knew about them. But they destroyed whole worlds, and by the way, worlds of people the Federation associated with.
Uh
It's
huh.
a bit of a continuity story issue, but whatever.
Right.
I love that line. There was a time I wouldn't hurt a fly. What a nihilist.
Very negative.
It's stalking you.
Mm.
When I first saw A Clockwork Orange, right?
Scared the shit out of you,
I
didn't it?
no, not really. It's not a scary movie at all. Um, the Stanley Kubrick movie with Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah, he. I didn't know that was Soren. I
Oh,
was like
okay.
seen
Okay.
generations way before. Malcolm McDowell wasn't a known actor to me. I'd only known him from Star Trek, and I
Right.
eventually started seeing him in more stuff. But the second thing I ever saw him in was A Clockwork Orange, and just like sometime later, I looked up the net. I'm like, oh, it's Malcolm McDowell. Oh, he's the main. And I looked at him and I'm like, oh shit, that's Soren as a fucking 20-something-year-old.
Yeah. Right.
Didn't even connect because you know how actors age. Sometimes you can't really.
Hmm.
Life forms. You precious is the life forms.
Forms. Where are you?
I love Riker's look in a
Da-da-da-da-da.
second. He raises his eyebrows. Like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Not used to this data.
He's having a bit of a day.
See, like everything's well lit now. In the first part of the movie, everything's so dark, and now like they put the lights on.
Yeah. Could that be because they're just about to crash the ship, so they want to? No, I'm kidding.
Uh, darker lighting in a ship also can indicate like night shift or like a, you
Right.
know what I mean? Like it might be
Hmm.
brighter in daytime hours.
Hmm.
A lot of these Klingon extras were in the show at some point, and they never even
Yeah.
changed the makeup. Like they're literally the same. It looks as though they're
The
the
same
same
character, right?
characters.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. We were talking in one of our earlier commentaries how Star Trek reuses shots from other films, and a shot that's been reused before is about to come up very, very shortly.
Yeah, it's all this stuff is pretty cool. Like, but I
Mhm.
don't like how Tracy Coco got exploded. She's okay though. She's in First Contact. She's an extra on the
Right.
set, but Deanna took over. She's driving the ship now.
Hmm.
At this point, Geordie's thinking, you know what? If we lose her, we lose her. I'll just build her 20 years later. We'll take the parts. I'll covertly rebuild the ship for many years and reveal it
Yeah.
at a point of
Of
when we need it to destroy the Borg once and for all. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but who knows?
Uh-huh.
Our shields are holding. That actor has been in a lot of stuff like X Files and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
make it quick.
Yeah.
Boom! This guy goes
Mm.
flying
Oh
over
shit!
the
Wow! Oh my
we
god!
got to go big in the
Mm.
movie, guys. We got to have people
Gotta
flying
go
around
big.
the bridge.
Gotta go big, man.
I love this line. Our shields are
Whoa.
down.
What?
All the looks. It's very reminiscent of Star Trek 6 to the point where they
Yep.
actually reuse
Yep.
the shot from Star Trek 6. It's
Yep.
like
Yep.
it's beat for beat,
Yep.
just with different Klingons. Except this stuff. This stuff they added, like all the guys exploding inside the ship. But yeah, this shot straight out of Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country. I love this shot right here. I love it. Pans over to Data.
Yeah.
Yes. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
All this stuff with him and Soren in the desert. I just what's so it just it drags the momentum right down, and I'm just waiting for the Nexus stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Even that isn't all that great.
No, I mean, yeah.
That what we just saw, I think, was the most exciting part of the entire movie. That is like the climax of the movie. That isn't the climax of the movie.
Mhm.
That
That's
battle
like
with the
the.
Klingons.
That's like the. That's like the. That's like the the little mini action sequence before the climax of the before the actual climax of the film.
Yeah, this goes on for too long.
Mhm. Yeah.
There's a thing about the rocket and how it gets to the sun like very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought that it warps. Like that's how it gets there so fast. People are
Right.
like, how does the rocket get to the sun that fast? I'm like, didn't Worf say something about it would take a few seconds or something?
Mhm. I
It
I think he
seems a
did.
lot. It seems totally illogical if there isn't a big propulsion element. It's not just a regular rocket that would take literal months to travel at a high
Mm.
speed to the sun. This one has
Right.
to it has to warp.
Mm-hmm.
I love that roll. By the way, they only did that once in the
Once,
show
right?
where the actual thing came down.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why you shouldn't have the damn kids on the ship. This is
Kids
not
on the
good.
ship, no kids. Yeah. No kids on the damn ship, man. No kids.
I don't even feel bad for the little. You don't see it yet. But there's a little girl who loses her dolly or something, and you see her kind of
Mm.
like. It's supposed to be a
Reaching
moment of
back for it.
oh, yeah. You're supposed to think oh, I'm like kid. If you survive this, that's your little dolly is the least of your problems. You know what? Because this is the 24th century, and mommy can just say to the computer, the same dolly kid had before.
Mm-hmm.
Teddy bear number 6. Boom.
Yeah.
There's your teddy bear.
Um,
You can just lie to the kid and say, "Oh, I picked it up along the way." The kid ain't
mhm.
gonna know the difference. I don't feel bad for that little
No,
girl. I'm
no, he's
sorry.
not.
I don't know. Everybody's like, her teddy bear. I'm like, I don't care. They can
Mhm.
just replicate another one. Just get out of there.
Yeah, it's your life or your teddy bear, guys. Simple choice.
Get to the saucer section right now. You ain't got no
Yep.
time for teddy bears.
Nope.
I have
Mm.
an appointment with eternity. and I don't
Mm,
want to be late. Cheesy ass, one of the cheesiest lines in the movie. I think they used that in the promotional material.
mm.
Time is the fire in which
Yeah,
we burn, and that line right there.
yeah,
Oh no, the villain has an appointment with destiny and he doesn't want to be late. It's that generic stuff you hear in every trailer now. It's like destiny, friendship, do this together. We're out here
right.
in the stars exploring, just stating the obvious. A lot of it is really.
Mm, right, that's right.
By the way, something that was established in the pilot episode of TNG that they can separate the saucer section. I'm glad they use it
Mm.
here.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
a
one of the this is another one of the best parts of the film too.
mhm.
I love
When they
it. This
crash
is
the
fucking great. Oh, like it actually blows up, and you're like, as a viewer seeing this for the first time, you're like, what?
it's a it's a great it's a great sequence for sure. Hell yeah.
And then even right now, when I was first watching this, I'm like, okay, okay, they still got the sausage section. They're gonna want to do more movies, aren't they? And this part right here, oh shit,
Great.
it's coming up. Oh shit, people love that. They got a good
Yeah.
reaction.
I love that. I love that so much. It's a great
Hearing
shot.
Data say
I mean,
shit
great line, sorry.
because the show was like a PG, and this is like it's edgy, man, to hear Star Trek characters curse.
Mhm.
Now it's like nothing. It's like F this, F
Yeah.
that, F your mother. But
Yeah.
it's really bad. It's really bad. It's too much. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking. They don't curse in Star Trek that much anymore.
They
They
don't
did it
curse in Star
briefly
Trek.
for
No
two.
fucking way.
Well, no, they did it.
Mm.
They did it in Picard, and Picard was really the only show that went there. Everyone else
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm.
went PG-13, said shit. Pike says bullshit every now and again or something like that.
Right, right, right. Oh,
It's like we got to get out of here. They're tearing down the sets.
mm.
I find it so flimsy how they're all securing the chill. Like, let's go into a room with flimsy bunk beds and you'll be all right. There isn't like
Yeah.
harnesses or I don't know.
At least they put him on the ground, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fascinated by the way they accomplished this scene though too, man, because
Mm.
it's done practically. But for
Yep.
whatever reason, I'm like, I assume, well, they had a lot of this had to be CG, right? Because you're not doing this with models.
No, you're not. No.
But then like parts this and with the dirt, I'm like, okay, this is like a practical thing, because
Right.
CG kind of like dirt effects or environmental effects you really couldn't
Mm-hmm.
do back then. So seeing
Mm-hmm.
this, I'm like, oh my god, it's like they crashed the actual saucer into a planet.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, PJ, but my grandfather's having a serious meltdown. I gotta go and calm down. He's having like a meltdown.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta run.
That was intense. It was one for the ages.
Hey PJ, I'm gonna have to run because my grandfather like is out of control, and
Oh
we
yeah,
gotta
go ahead,
go.
dude.
We gotta. Yeah,
It's
I'm
all
so
good.
sorry. I gotta run. I'm so sorry. Uh, Thanks for inviting me, and I'll let you know when I can do the next one, or you can, drop me some dates if you want. All right.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, take care.
All right.
I want to thank Marcelo for joining me. We're getting pretty close to the end of this movie now, anyway. And I'm sorry, but this upcoming Nexus stuff is just like I said. I love this movie as a kid, but as an adult, I had reevaluated it, and it might have to do something with the fact that I saw it so many times. Uh, I kind of got sick of it, and there was a period I didn't watch it for a while until I got the DVD back in like 2002 or three. I never owned a Blu-ray of it, and the first time I ever saw it in HD or 4K, I guess, if you can call it 4K on streaming, is on right now on Paramount Plus. I'm not sure if this one is in 4K. I think it's only the TOS films in Canada on Paramount Plus in Canada, by the way. Must have been absolutely brutal in this heat to film these scenes. That's Patrick Stewart's stunt double right there. Here comes the ribbon. So the rocket is going pretty slow there. And then, like, what, 4 seconds late, not even 3 seconds later, it gets to the sun. So the only explanation is that the rocket had warp capabilities and stopped right before it hit the sun. And how it immediately, immediately changes the gravitational pull of the ribbon. It's stretch, but it's science fiction stuff. I find the odd numbered Star Trek films, 1, 3, 5, and 7 in particular, have more mystical, more far out, more godly, spiritual elements to them than the even numbered filmed. Uh, like 2, 4, and 6 are slightly more grounded in their world. That was a nice touch, by the way, of the little people on the saucer of the ship before it exploded. Of course, this is okay. You think everybody's dead, but Picard's gonna fix it. He's in the Nexus, and in there you can do anything. Apparently, can even change the past. Why didn't Soren do that? Well, he would have, I suppose, if he got in there again. Why am I in a Christmas Carol? I love you, Father. Were you scared? Look at the tree. I helped decorate it. It took all day. Merry Christmas, Papa. I love you, Father. Beautiful Christmassy set. I gotta say, everything looks quite nice. And like Picard's dream is to live in the 1800s or something, I guess. Unless this is like future retroism. So Renee, the the nephew he just lost, is appearing to him again. We know Picard, he's gonna figure out like, it feels real, it seems real, it isn't real, blah blah blah. He's quite content at this point. I would, if the Nexus is truly a place where you can just live an entire life, why doesn't he just live his entire life and then go back and save everybody? Now, who's to say that light bulbs in the 24th century don't do that kind of stuff? There, it's to remind him that, like, yeah, this isn't real. the, the painting of Picard's ancestor, who he was kind of imitating in the opening of the movie. It's not real. That little girl actually looks like Patrick Stewart. You can go back and see them born, or go forward and see your grandchildren. He can do the inner light all over again, but out of order. Come with me, Papa. Live in the fantasy. Do not leave and save your friends. Join us, Papa. One of us, Papa. Go on without me. You're just an AI generated image. You're not you're not real. And the NPC is like, yeah, okay, I don't understand, whatever. Iconic scene where the Enterprise D meets Captain Kirk. He's a legend, damn it. So Kirk is living in the fantasy that takes place before the events of Wrath of Khan. So I guess the Antonia period of his life was between the motion picture and Wrath of Khan. I gave this clock to Bones. Antonia. Shatner. The future is the past. Second chance. So I like how all of this distracts Kirk from like what Picard's trying to tell him. Picard's having a bit of a hard time here. It's like, oh, this guy really loves this stuff. I was just in my own Christmas fantasy, buddy. It's not real. Yeah, that line, your grandfather was in diapers when I was saving the galaxy, that was used a lot in the promotional material. I think it was in one of the the main trailer for the movie. This is a very subdued, strange third act, I guess, of a movie. He intends to walk into the room with Antonia in it, but he ends up in a barn. So, like, is this world where it's like, I'm about to go upstairs into a room, but like, I'm thinking about that barn, and then all of a sudden you're there in the barn? Wouldn't that be like a tired existence where you just keep going from one next thing to the other? And I don't know. The Nexus is strange. I don't think it makes much sense. And of course, William Shatner himself loves horses. Been a big horse enthusiast or an equestrian for a very long time. And to do it in a Trek movie with Patrick Stewart, it's kind of it's it's fun. It's cool imagery. The image of two of them on the horse together in that one shot coming up was something in magazines and stuff. It was also a big part of the promotional material. And just like Picard learning that his family wasn't real, Kirk's gonna take this jump and not feel the fucking fear that he felt when he used to do it for real. He's like, this is all bullshit. I want to get out of here. That's all it took. There's Antonia. We don't really get to see her, just like a silhouette. But his lost love, Antonia. He realizes nothing here matters. So it's time to go die on some hot rocks. Last time on Star Trek. And now, the conclusion. I've got to get to the launcher. Old man fight. My God, what a long day this was. It was so bloody hot. You know, originally I just shot Kirk in the back. And then we had to go back and redo all this. Captain's prerogative. Yeah, alright. At this point in the movie, it's just like, get it done. By the way, the YouTube channel Otoy Otoy did a continuation of this, or an appendix to it, where Spock, in the form of Leonard Nimoy, visits Kirk's gravesite on this planet, and of course, Picard season 3 ties into this because we find out that the Enterprise D and Kirk's body were recovered from the planet. And for years, Geordi has been covertly uh, putting Enterprise D back together. And it gets to make an appearance, uh, Picard season 3, which is a great send off for the TNG crew. One that didn't necessarily get in Nemesis. Oh no. I don't find the score is all that great in the movie in general. We are working together. I love that. I love that part. Good luck, Captain. Call me Jim. Picard gives that look last time he sees Kirk alive, or second last time. can tell William Shatner's exhausted here. I love that shot of his face right there, right before he jumps. He still got it. That is the stunt guy jumping, but still, he's got it. He did it. So that's a very obvious dummy on the rigging. Of course, that's the only way they could do it, but it doesn't look convincing. That's all I could do back then. Couldn't afford CGI doubles. Well, they weren't really a thing in 1994. Packard! Get away from that launcher. Clamps, locking clamps engaged. Uh-oh. I love that little snap zoom on his face. It's so appropriate. I'm sure Kirk is okay. Kirk's going to find him. He's going to be good. You got to show the blood coming out of the mouth to indicate internal bleeding. This is how Kirk goes. This is crazy to me. Every time I watch, it's like, wow, this is how they did it. It was fun. I like how his last line is, oh my. I I take that as him just feeling the life go out of him. And he's like, oh, this is me dying. I'm seeing the light. That is a freeze frame, by the way, that they just used as they fade to the gravestone. Yeah, they don't leave his body there. They recover it at some point. There's a part in the script where Worf comes down and talks to Picard before he gets back on the shuttle. But I'm not sure if they filmed it and it wasn't included in the film. I don't remember any deleted scene where that happens. But I know it's in the script. It's a nice shot. Back then, you needed a helicopter to do those shots. Now you just use a drone. Yeah, there was supposed to be a little bit more to this scene where the shuttle lands and Worf is in the shuttle. But anyway, didn't happen. Uh Wrong. The Enterprise can be salvaged and does fly again. It appears in the scene when he finds Spot and he starts crying. His makeup runs. If I remember correctly, it's about to happen. His tears look like pee. The cat must hate that makeup. The cat doesn't look pleased at all. Like the cat's just tolerating, just tolerating the scene. It's funny that Picard picks up like this treasured thing that was in part of one of the episodes of the TV show, and he's like, "Nah, screw that. I want the photo album because that means more to him now." Time was a predator that stalked us all our lives. Who said that? Did Soren say that? Because I'll never come again. He says that line weird. It's a good line. What we leave behind is not as important as how we lived. Yes, there will be an E, a G. Oh, there'll be an E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Yeah, it'll go on and on. And that's all she wrote, folks. Thank you for joining me and Marcelo. Marcelo had to leave early, but that's okay. Had a great time. Until next time, stay frosty.